Offworld Industries has now taken full control of Post Scriptum. It's about time, honestly. I mean, this game, in my opinion, is much better than Hell Let Loose, and it has just needed some proper care to shine. Offworld, of course, is still working on Squad and keeping quality of life improvements up, but if you've played any of their games for a while now, you know it takes them a very long time to implement changes. I'm looking at you, Fast Ropes. But Post Scriptum could definitely use some more optimization and quality of life improvements to really be the best game it could possibly be. Squad could actually take a lot away from Post Scriptum's armor system though, it being modular and having a penetration system rather than just a health bar. 100 versus 100 players would also be awesome for Post Scriptum, especially on the Utah Beach landing map, which feels really empty. Squad seems to kind of work with the 50 versus 50. I mean, I wouldn't complain if we had 100 versus 100 on there, but it seems to make more sense with the weaponry and being more spaced out, and with how a modern conflict would probably actually play out, things being a lot more spaced out. But this leaves me wondering if Beyond the Wire is going to get the same treatment someday. Redstone Interactive is the team developing that game, but Beyond the Wire is suffering to get even player counts of 30, so I mean, they can't even fill a lobby. Offworld might not have the time to even bother, honestly, with how stretched they are, with Squad and now Post Scriptum. Honestly, I thought Squad was a little too much for them to handle to begin with, but it seems like they're finally getting things caught up on that game, although the player base is still wanting more quality of life improvements, optimization, and bug fixes. But this leaves me wondering if we're looking way down into the future. Are we looking at a future to where, you know, you open one game and you have Squad and Post Scriptum there and you can choose between the two? I know, at least initially, they're going to just continue to be developed as two separate independent games. Who knows, maybe one day they will also fully acquire Beyond the Wire and we'll have a game where you launch and you choose World War I, World War II, or modern day conflicts. Is that something you would even like? Stat tracking, in my opinion, would be very nice, and it's something Offworld Industries has talked about doing since the beginning of Squad, but it seems any sort of implementation they add like that, they must be careful because people did not like their emojis. And while I understand from a business side why you'd want to create the emojis to get that extra income, some fans were looking at it more as just like a cash grab. I am very curious to see though what they add to Post Scriptum and Squad moving forward. Maybe they feel confident enough with Squad now to give Post Scriptum a real go, even if players are still wanting Squad to be improved a bit more. But it could be some time before Post has anything done to it with how they work. They work pretty dang slow. And I'm all for that. I'd rather something spend a lot of time in the oven and come out fully baked than underbaked. So that's great, you know, take your time. But if Post Scriptum gets the shine and polish it needs, it will, in my opinion, top Hell Let Loose, and it would even top it on Hell Let Loose's best day. The elements of the best World War II squad shooter are there. They just need to be refined a bit. But what are your thoughts? What are your opinions, guys? Are you excited to see Post Scriptum finally getting the coat of paint it needs? I have been a die-hard Post Scriptum fan for years now, and this brings a lot of joy to my heart to see this game potentially get the care it needs to be the best it can be. Anyways, I'm Dandy Andy. Please like and subscribe for more content about Squad, Post Scriptum, and many other games. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I am a new channel, and I've been making some videos about Metal Gear Solid, as well as New Vegas. You could check those out here.